In this video, we're going to explore Venus, the hottest planet in the solar system. We'll cover how Venus looks from Earth, its orbit and rotation around the Sun, its structure and atmosphere. Surface geology, exploration, the recent discovery of phosphine, and finally, the challenges and opportunities for colonizing Venus in the future. Join us on this fascinating journey to discover the secrets and surprises of Venus. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. We'd love to hear your thoughts and questions in the comments below, so don't hesitate to share them with us. Let's explore Venus together. Venus is one of the brightest objects in the night sky, often referred to as the morning star or the evening star. It is visible to the naked eye and has been known since ancient times. However, until the invention of telescopes, Venus's true nature was unknown. Venus orbits the Sun at an average distance of about 108 million kilometers, 67 million miles, which is closer than Earth's average distance of about 150 million kilometers, 93 million miles. Venus completes one orbit around the Sun in about 225 Earth days. However, its rotation around its own axis is much slower, taking about 243 Earth days. This means that a day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. Additionally, its rotation is retrograde, which means that the Sun appears to rise in the west and set in the east when viewed from the surface of the planet. Now, let's move on to Venus's structure and atmosphere. Venus is a rocky planet, similar in size and composition to Earth. However, its surface is covered by thick clouds of sulfuric acid that reflect a lot of sunlight and make it the brightest planet in the sky. These clouds are so thick that we cannot see from orbit the surface with visible light. Instead, scientists use radar to map the surface and study its features. Venus's atmosphere is also unique. It is composed mostly of carbon dioxide, with traces of nitrogen and other gases. The atmospheric pressure at the surface is about 90 times higher than on Earth, equivalent to the pressure at a depth of 900 meters underwater. The thick atmosphere traps heat and causes a runaway greenhouse effect, making Venus the hottest planet in the solar system. The surface temperature can reach up to 462 degrees Celsius, 864 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt lead. Despite the extreme conditions on Venus, scientists have been able to explore it with a variety of missions over the years. The first successful Venus mission was Mariner 2, launched by NASA in 1962. Since then, numerous missions have been launched by space agencies around the world, including the Soviet Union's Venera series, which landed several probes on Venus's surface. More recently, NASA's Magellan mission used radar to map Venus's surface in unprecedented detail. So what have we learned about Venus's geology and history? The radar maps from the Magellan mission reveal a planet with a diverse and complex surface. Venus has mountains, valleys, volcanoes, and impact craters, similar to Earth but with some unique features. For example, there are many coronae, circular structures surrounded by ridges, that are thought to be formed by tectonic and volcanic activity. There are also vast lava plains that cover much of the surface, suggesting that Venus was once more geologically active than it is now. Recently, there has been exciting news about Venus and the possibility of life. In September 2020, a team of scientists announced the discovery of phosphine gas in Venus's atmosphere, which could be a sign of microbial life. However, this is still a highly debated topic, and more evidence is needed to confirm this possibility. But if there is life on Venus, it would have to survive in extreme conditions, such as the high atmospheric pressure and acidic clouds. Nevertheless, the discovery of phosphine has sparked renewed interest in studying Venus and its potential for habitability. Now let's talk about the challenges and opportunities for colonizing Venus in the future. Despite its extreme conditions, Venus is actually closer to Earth than Mars, which has been the focus of most plans for human colonization so far. This means that it would take less time and resources to travel to Venus and establish a human presence there. However, the challenges of living on Venus are also much greater. The thick atmosphere and high surface temperature would make it difficult to build structures and survive. The atmospheric pressure would require special designs for any structures on the surface. The acidic clouds would also pose a challenge for any technology and materials used in the colonization effort. In addition, the lack of water and other resources would require careful planning and management. Despite these challenges, there are also some potential advantages to colonizing Venus. For example, the thick atmosphere could be used to shield humans from harmful cosmic radiation. And the high atmospheric pressure could be used for buoyancy and aerodynamic lift. The abundance of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere could also be a resource for creating oxygen and other useful compounds. In conclusion, Venus is a fascinating and mysterious planet with a unique history and potential for exploration and colonization. While the challenges of living on Venus are great, the recent discovery of phosphine and the potential for habitability have renewed interest in studying and exploring this planet. Who knows what surprises and discoveries await us in the future? Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery. See you on next video.